Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit.
Welcome to Ruby Reviews Books. Reviews from a cat who cannot read. From a cat who cannot read. Welcome to Ruby Reviews Beers. Reviews from a cat who cannot read. To Ruby Reviews Beers.
Welcome to Ruby Reviews Beers, because I can't read a book every week. She may not like to booze, but she sure knows her brews. Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit, and welcome to a special OktoberFEAST episode of Ruby Reviews Beers. As we enter the final week of the Holy Munich pilgrimage, Ruby and I thought it best to celebrate the holiday with a head-to-head taste test of that style beer. From left to right, today's contestants are Shiner's OktoberFEAST, Sam Adams' OktoberFEAST, Devil's Backbone's O-Fest, and Center of the Universe's OktoberFEAST. These four beers all lay claim to that sweet amber brown Marzen style. The Shiner here pours amber brown as advertised with a decent white head. Since we're lucky enough to be drinking beer today, let's donate a little to the middle for health and happiness. Next up is Boston Beer Company's Sam OktoberFEAST, an early fall classic. It pours a nice, rich mahogany with a light tan head that doesn't really linger. But thank you, beer gods, for blessing us this day, and let's donate something to the middle. Thirdly, we have Devil's Backbone's O-Fest, skipping a few letters to hopefully make room for a lot of taste. It pours nice and dark with a tan head that has decent lacing. Bless us this day and let us donate a pour to the middle. I promise, it's not blasphemy. Finally, we have the OktoberFEAST by Center of the Universe, our plucky microbrew that proves one of these beers is not like the other. This Marzen pours on the lighter side, more golden than brown, perhaps more in the Hell's Marzen style, with a white foamy topper and a lot of carbonation. Because we are stronger in our differences than in our uniformity, we make our last donation to the pot. What do you think, Ruby? Any early favorites? I like the golden pour that you get off the Center of the Universe, but I also got to tip my hat to the rich browns that you get from more dunkly entrants, the Devil's Backbone and the Sam Adams. And look at that Devil's Backbone, it still has a head on it. But beer, like books, shouldn't be judged by appearance. Let's have a taste and see what is best. Starting with the Shiner, the nose on this is malty and nicely herbal. I would say the taste hits bread sweet in the front, followed by a bitter herbiness and a dry finish. Overall, a well-balanced beer that starts sweet before flipping the switch onto hoppy. It's got a nice medium body, and it really embodies what I think of when I think of the Marzen style. Next up is Sammy Adams. Now, the nose on this beer is a little underwhelming, and it's also a little anonymous. That said, the taste is there. It's sweet. It's almost as sweet as the Shiner, not quite, with a hint of hopped bitterness in the middle before another dry finish. While I would peg it as my favorite Sam Adams, I don't think it compares favorably to the Shiner so far. What do you think, Ruby? Which is your favorite so far? Ruby? Hey. Where are you going? Ugh, cat. Well, I'm used to working with a diva at this point, so if you're going to leave and go to another box, then the only thing to do is bring that box back to us. Here we go, cat. All right, coming in for a soft landing. Now, isn't it nice to be back on camera? What do you think? All right, here's a treat for you, so Dad can have some treats for himself. Where were we? Right. The O-Fest. I would say it also doesn't have much of a nose. The taste on it is definitely sweet and buttery. I kind of like that. It's less bitter than the Sam Adams or the Shiner. Not as much bounce. Dang it, cat. All right. Let's try again. Welcome back. Now, what's next? The OktoberFEAST by Center of the Universe, right? The nose on this beer is bready sweet, a good malt profile, as they say. The taste really lives up to that. I don't pick up much on the hops, but the beer has a nice clean finish, maybe even a bit of bite and spice to it with the carbonation, and it breaks off very crisp. Now, I have some initial thoughts here, maybe some initial standings, but the best thing is to maybe just taste everything again, see what lives up, and see what needs to change. When it comes to the Shiner, balance is the word. For the Sam, I would say bitterness. Devil's Backbone, I give it buttery. And Center of the Universe, spice. For Ruby, I'd say she's pretty salty for walking off camera again. And we're back. Now 200% more Germanness for decoration, which you could totally see if it weren't for the dinosaur spikes on Ruby. Come on, come to the box so the good people can see the decorations on the bookcase that we remembered halfway through the video. Come on, be a good girl. Oh, leaving again? Fine, I'll just drink by myself. You can't hurt me when I have beer, cat. Ein Prosit, der Gemütlich. Oh, you're back. Okay, and into the wrong box. Scheiße, cat. You're killing me. Alright, if I can't get the cat in the box, then I'll bring the box and the cat to the bookcase. Old German proverb, I think. Stay here till the ranking's done. The ranking. So my gut tells me that the bottom two beers are the apparent Dunkel Marzens, the Sam and the Devil's Backbone, while the front runners are the slightly lighters in the form of the Center of the Universe and the Shiner. So, based on my totally scientific method, I'm going to rate the Shiner 1, Center of the Universe Will Riker, give a bronze to the Devil's Backbone, and a participation trophy to the Sam Adams. I could dissect the reasons why, but let's not distract from the real reason we're here. It's time to shoot the boot. Let's clear the way and see what a Frankenstein beer in a Frankenstein video tastes like. Over the lips, over the gums, watch out. And the taste is not terrible. A reasonable mashup of flavors, more malt than anything else. The hops of the Sam and the Shiner pretty lost in the mix. All in all, this sum of the parts exceeds the whole, but you could probably be fooled by the teamwork. In honor of OktoberFEAST, I give the style of Marzen 3.5 stars. Good sweetness for the cooling weather, better when balanced, but no hops necessary if the spiciness is right. Ruby gives Center of the Universe the Curious Cat Sniff Down Award. Happy drinking. And Prost! Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you have any ideas on what we should review next, leave a comment.